the Byzantines. That's really the last empire we need to smash. When they're done, well, we'll pretty much be done. Of course, there's other stuff we could do, Dalmatia, Armenia, but I don't think I want to do that. I think every series needs to have an end, and I know what the end should be for this one, and it should be with the destruction of the Byzantine Empire, with the destruction of the last great empire that isn't me. So, let's get to it. Well, okay, no, let's go after Dalmatia first. Dalmatia first, huh? I never said I was consistent, specifically because this little piece of territory I've wanted for a long time, and now feels like the best time to do it. Securing the capital with 240,000 troops wasn't exactly what I called challenging. Having to head into the Middle East to fight the main part of the empire was a little more challenging, but we managed it. Finally took that territory I've been looking at for at least a few episodes now. And now my focus goes to somewhere I never even planned to or tried to conquer, and that's Scandinavia. Literally, I've yet to actually go up there and conquer any major piece of territory up there, and yet we control Finland, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. Don't ask how. I don't like the 3 little bits of land became independent in what otherwise would be a nice, neat, perfect piece of my empire. So we better go and fix that. This is the first time I picked on the little guy for a while, and my god was it an easy one to win. I guess now we've had a chance to actually, do some other bits, we should do what I said we'd do, and that involves taking on the Byzantines. We've had a chance to take the empire, but all that would do is give it to someone else, and they would no longer be my vassal, they would just be the emperor. Doesn't work. Instead, we're going to go for several bits of the empire, including Constantinople. This is something I've wanted for a while. There's time to get it. The war starts with several easy conquests before we head north to fight the Byzantine armies, defeating them quite easily. Then we head south to fight them and defeat them before we can head into and start sieging Constantinople. When that falls, so does our empire, and now we own and control the city. The empire is still massive, but with its capital now in our hands, it's a decent dent to his pride. And as we wait, we decide to actually do the Crusade. Why not? Do you know we have land in Asia? Yeah, I'm not sure how we got it, but we do, which means we can summon troops there and participate in the Crusade easily. Does it go well? No. Well, actually, I do a good job, but the Crusade itself fails and falls apart, and eventually the Pope gives up. That was a lot of effort for nothing, huh? What is interesting, though, is that when we took Constantinople, the Byzantine Empire began to fragment. Already 3 kingdoms have declared independence: Makva, Bulgaria, and Mordvinia. And we can forcibly vassalize at least 2 of them. So let's start with Makva. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, so let's conquer it and then we don't have to keep saying it. It was a nice and easy war to win because they weren't exactly a powerful empire. Next up, Bulgaria. This one I can say properly, and I still want them though, so we're going to take them down. This one was not as easy as the unpronounceable one, but we still need to take them down, and we did. That's a lot of land secured very quickly and easily, courtesy of the Byzantine Empire falling apart. Who knew that taking their capital would make them fall apart, and why didn't I do it sooner? We decided to help out an ally in their war because we're nice, and, well, most of our men died on the way, and when we got there, our son died. That was not what I intended at all. I guess this shows why you shouldn't try and help people, huh? Anyway, while I was making a significant mistake, the Byzantine Empire split further and the kingdoms of Crete and Moesia appeared. These are much more my kind of wars, mostly because they're easy. Suffice to say the conquest of Crete was not challenging, not in the slightest. Next up, Moesia. God, I do love when an empire fragments. It makes it so much easier to just pick apart the pieces rather than, taking them chunks at a time from the empire. Moesia was actually a little challenging, courtesy of its allies, but ultimately it wasn't much of a contest. I finished that and found I inherited a war from them, which I immediately gave up because it was part of their Middle Eastern territories, and I don't want Middle Eastern territories, so have them. The next war I decided to go for is a tiny kingdom which controls a bunch of islands. Should be easy, right? No. Turns out they're friends with just about everyone, and, well, we lost for the first time in a while. We were sent running, so I reloaded. And it happened again. Damn, this easy conquest is not proving to be easy. Okay, well, it's not a big deal. We have other places we can conquer that are more important, like what little is left of the Byzantine Empire. which is a war that suddenly becomes a lot easier because suddenly we're at war with an entirely different country. Because the Empire fragmented further as my troops were coming together. This war was a bit different, especially because I had to cross the desert to finish them off. But cross the desert we did, finish them off we did. The Byzantines are now one province. Literally, the Empire is now a single county. We will take them, but for now there's another small kingdom we can take instead. That was a nice and easy one. You know, honestly, at this point I've conquered enough I could happily say we're done, but I want to do a bit more. Like the forced vassalization of the former Byzantine Emperor. We took his land in 70 days? Yeah, a great emperor this man no longer is. Another little tiny one province kingdom springs up, so we quickly swarm in and dominate that. Next up, we go to war against the big Greek kingdom, and this becomes invalidated because the king dies and we automatically inherit the land. Well, that makes my life easier, doesn't it? We went to try and vassalize the whole thing, but revolution. Yeah, we need to bribe our way out of that, and as we were already hemorrhaging money, that wasn't going to happen. We reloaded, got money, bought our way out, and as for the war, yeah, we got that too. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say that we're done. Could we continue? Sure. We could take what little bit of that old empire that remains, smash Mordvinia and Jawanid, that was Armenia, but I think I'm ready to be done. I said I was going to reform the Roman Empire and take Europe, North Africa and the western reaches of the Middle East, like the old empire, and well, I've pretty much done that. I've even taken things that were never part of the original plan, like parts of modern day Russia, Scandinavia, Scotland, Ireland, Iceland. We've even got part of that empire in modern day Iran and Asia. So yeah, we're finished with Crusader Kings 3. At least for the moment. I will return to it again someday. I have another idea for a series that I really like, and that's without even exploring the mods. But we've done a lot on this and I definitely want a break. So what's coming up next? Well, it'll be something a lot more Simlish. And I'll see you then.